So, I am here to talk to you guys about sex. One of the topics that I think is important, especially with these readings that I'm getting about, these divine counterparts coming into union, especially after being with a third party. The thing you got to realize, guys, because I can see auras and I can see entity attachments. That is something that is very common when you have multiple partners. Okay, this is something I did not learn until later in life, right? And I have been practicing celibacy since I have learned it. So the thing is. When you are intimate with somebody, your aura energies intertwine with each other, which could lead to spiritual debris on each other, right? Especially for those who don't practice any type of cleansing, as far as like spiritual cleansing, emotional cleansing. Hopefully they cleanse their body, but or you shouldn't be with them, right? But anyways. So the more you have sex with somebody, the deeper the debris comes on you, basically, okay? So basically you shed what you have and they shed what they have into your auric field, okay? So imagine somebody who has like multiple partners and multiple specks of debris within their aura, which basically could cause holes in their auric field, right? Which could lead to, it makes you vulnerable for entity attachments, okay? So I would be very careful on who you're sleeping with, okay? Because you could literally, not only could you catch an STD, which I've been picking up some of these divine counterparts are getting it from their third party, so you could get that STD, or I also call it sexually transmitted demons, basically. You could pick up that too. So that should be enough to be very careful and cautious about if you care about your spiritual growth and well-being. And I mean, you literally can get an entity attachment being with somebody, and that can wreak havoc on your life. Certain entities will cause chaos within your life. It'll cause, some of them will get so attached to whoever they're attached to that they think that they own you and that they're in love with you. I know it sounds crazy to say, guys, but it happens. And it's like almost like they feel like that they own you. So if you try to be with somebody else, they will try to intervene in whatever way to break you guys up. Even if that person doesn't know that they're being affected by this entity to cause fights or arguments or trust issues, stuff like that. That's how it works, okay? So until you get like an entity removal from somebody who understands on how to do that, it's just going to make your life miserable. So my whole point of this message is be very careful about who you're sleeping with, okay? Not only physically careful, but spiritually careful. I would not suggest sleeping with anyone that you wouldn't want to be. That's really what it comes down to. Do you look at their full character? Look at how they live their life, right? Look at their practices daily. Are they cleansing? Or do they even believe in that stuff? You know what I mean? So if you're a spiritual person, you will understand the importance of this, and that the fact is it is true. So I don't, for some reason, I think because I've been getting a lot of readings about STDs popping up, right? And then the divine counterparts are coming back in. I just wanted to warn my community to remember that, especially the 20s out there, right? So yes, it doesn't mean that don't accept your person back, but just don't hop into bed with them. Okay. Not only is it not gonna, it's gonna repeat a cycle, right? But it's not gonna be good for you in the long run spiritually. So definitely take your time. Maybe go through some practices together, as far as like cleansing and stuff like that. And then when you feel like it's the right time after that, then I would. But so that's just something that I wanted to talk about, because it's like really, it's like they do leave an imprint on your aura, basically. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I really have to say about that. I just think it's important to talk about and to address, and I don't see many people on here talking about it. Maybe one has talked about it that I've ran across, but so just be very careful out there. And if you feel like you have an entity attachment or some kind of cleansing that needs to be done, feel free to go to my Etsy shop and link a consult with me. I do have the ability to see these things most of the time. Sometimes they like to hide, and then I can't at first, but I'll make sure I find out what it is. But I can see if I can assist you in getting that removed, or getting a form of cleansing done for you before you move forward in any kind of sexual activity with your partner that's coming in. Okay? All right, guys. Link is in the bio. Have a great Saturday. Ciao.